I bought more shades. I had to. You know, I'm guilty, you guys. I come on this channel so often, I realize. And I say things like, you know, I'm so excited about doing this particular video. And I know I say that a lot. You know, it's always genuine. I love being here with you guys. I really do. I mean, I have done this particular job and versions of this job for decades, and literally, and I still get excited about it, and that makes me happy. But so I'm gonna, you know, I guess I'm gonna say it again. This is one of the videos. It's a little weird series that I started that sprung out of my imagination, but I enjoy it so much, and it's called I Got More Shades. I bought more shades. These are products that I've already reviewed, that I liked so much or was interested or intrigued by, that I went out and used my own money to buy more shades because I thought, oh, that's interesting. I mean, so you're going to see we got Victoria Beckham Beauty, we got Pat McGrath, we got Dior, Miss Dior, Dior Show, Sarah Creal, Guerlain Sweed Beauty. So let's go ahead and get started today with me, Rebecca. As I said, I have done this job in different capacities of fashion and beauty editorial for well over 20 years and worked with some of the biggest names in the industry. And that has given me the guts to bring you not fit for print beauty here digitally on YouTube so that you have a little digital beauty magazine to look through every day or so. All right, let's get started. I have purchased everything here except the products from Sweed Beauty. I love Sweed. I buy them with my own money. They send me things. I replace them with my own money. I love Sweed. I have yet to meet anyone who doesn't, frankly. And they did send me a few more shades, which I happily and greedily took. Everything else today I have purchased. I just wanted to be very transparent. Now, one of these is actually a new product, and I didn't know where it fit in, so I thought I would throw it in here because we're looking at some Sweed products. But I just got to FYI tell you about this. Do you know that Sweed has a new hair serum? See, Sweed is really famous for their, they have eyelash growth serum and brow growth serum that everybody loves. It works so well. So they put that formula into, it's like a roller ball. You got to see this. It's a roller ball. It's $95, but this is powerful stuff. In 4 weeks, if you apply this, what it does for men, it'll kind of grow back little sparse areas in the beard. And for women, there's a lot of women out there who, when they pull back their hair, they feel that the hairline is a little sparse. And this is a roller ball, and you roll it on. This is, they say, their most demanded and requested product. So it's $95, but it's potent stuff. And within 4 weeks, you're gonna see a difference in your hairline, if for men in their beard, things like that. And I just wanted to tell you about it because I didn't know where to put it in. This is not, I have all sorts of issues, let me tell you. This is not one of them, but I know a lot of people who do. So I just wanted to let you know about that. And I'm keeping it because it's like a fear. Fear I have. I'm like, oh no, can I add that to my issue list? I swear my issue list gets longer by the day. But if you feel that when you pull your hair back, it's looking a little sparse, Sweed's got you covered. That's a new product. Let's talk about more shades though. I love the Sweed lip liner and their lipstick. Their lipstick is just up my alley because the Sweed lipstick is kind of like liner form. And I just think it's so, so pretty. So Sweed is doing something with Elisa Maino, who she's like 6 million followers on TikTok. She's in Milan, Italy. And she is just kind of a very popular influencer. And so they did a collection with her. And they sent me, there's 2 lipsticks. They sent me the color Vanda, which I'm going to swatch for you here. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of like red, but and then they sent, I am wearing the lip liner right now. That's also in 2 shades. It's their same lip liner and their same lipstick, but just these shades are part of the collaboration. And this is the lip liner that you see me wearing right now. This is in the shade January, but there's 2 of them. It looks like it's, called January. The lip liner is $24, as all of their lip liners are. And the lipstick is $28. I already have the liner on just because I didn't want to come on here and look ghastly, but I thought let's put on the lipstick. So their lipstick, you can line with it. It's just like a chunky crayon, but I've already lined, so I thought it's just this combo is really pretty too. And this is going to be linked below. I mean, I'll link everything up here on YouTube Shopping where I can, but everything I can't put on YouTube Shopping, that's still developing and growing. I'll put down below in the description bar. And I do have a discount code with Sweed that I'll put on screen and down below. If you want to try this or any of their lipstick shades or lip liners. Their liners have a little brush. losing things here, have a little bit, they're beautiful. Their liners kind of remind me of the Makeup by Mario liners, which I think are really good ones. But also it'd be nice to use my discount code if you think that you would be a good candidate for their hair serum, because it's $95. So really beautiful stuff by Sweed, and I feel really pretty and ready to continue on. I love them. So I got more shades. Now the rest of this I have actually purchased all of. Now the only problem with the I got more shades videos that I do is they're a little bit haphazard. They're a little bit like helter-skelter weird because it's not one look. You know, like we got a pink eyeshadow, we got orange blush, so we're a little bit all over the map. So, you know, kind of bear with me. I did bring a little wet, wrung out makeup eraser so that we can kind of try to take some things off along the way. And already I'm going to start off by throwing together a weird mix. I apologize about that. I was in love with the Victoria Beckham Beauty new product, the Color Wash, which I got in Flushed. And in my videos, I've used it in 2 different videos, like Products I'm Loving Now and my original review, which is the Color Wash in Flushed. And it's $46. They also make a plum shade, which is a little too cool tone for me. They're $46. I picked up the coral shade. Isn't that pretty? And this is new. I went ahead and bought this with my own money. I owe you guys a big apology because people were pointing out with the Flushed shade, which is like Victoria Beckham's favorite shade. It's kind of a red rougey shade. And I wore it in my New Products I'm Loving Now video. And everyone's like, Rebecca, it's like on one side and like dripping down the other side of your face. And what are you doing? And I'm like, please, people do not know me. You got to ask my kids. If you're like, your mother did a video where the blush was on one side and dripping down the other side and she didn't realize, and my kids would be like, yeah, that's about right. They wouldn't feel bad for you. They would say they live with it. So let me try to do it right now with the coral shade, which I get doesn't go with the lipstick. Again, you know. Okay, so let's see. Someone said, oh my God, Rebecca, I don't want that now because it looks so messy. It's not really, because you just kind of put the little drips on. I swear, I did it dirty last time. I didn't mean to. It doesn't really look, it doesn't even run very fast. It's really pretty. So this is kind of an orangey shade. It's warm. I loved the Flushed shade because it was so pretty and red. This one is orange, but I think it's kind of pretty. So let's try it on. And we got pink eyeshadow. So we're all over the map. We're all over the map. I like this put onto the face. I kind of also like it. Don't worry. This time I'll do it right. I'll make sure it doesn't run down my face. Or will I? No promises. Okay. So this gives you a little bit of time. I'm overdoing it for you guys to see. Too orange? Let me take my little makeup eraser. What do you think, guys? That's pretty, isn't it? I mean, we're going to get thrown off a little bit because I don't have orange on my lips. I'm going to try putting some here on my hand, get it onto the brush. If you would like to know, this is a Refer number 17 brush. So there's a few different ways to apply this. You know what's interesting? I put this on a little heavily because I'm used to the Flushed shade. The Flushed shade, that redder shade, is not as deep. This one is making a bigger impact much more quickly than the last one, the last shade I had. So that's interesting to know. I tend to look pretty good in orange blush. I'm covering this because it's not working with the lips, but I tend to look really good in orange blush and I never tend to wear it. Like, I'm not a lover of all things orange. This one really makes an impact though. And I think if you put the right makeup look with it, which for me would be a warmer look, I think it would actually be very flattering and pretty. I think the lips maybe are throwing us off a bit. Better? Yeah, I like that. I don't have a lot of orange in my collection. And this is over applied for you to really see the shade, but I think it's pretty and it's not dripping down my face. I did poor Victoria Beckham Beauty dirty, and I love that brand. Okay, but yeah, so I bought another, and you know, will I end up buying the third shade? Probably. I tend to collect her things. I really, really like her things. Okay, let's talk about, we'll get back into lips in a moment, because the rest of the products after this eyeshadow are mostly lip shades. Let's talk about Miss Dior. So as you guys probably saw last week or so, I did the bold black in the new Miss Dior Show 5 colors. This is a limited edition. And we had a little bit of a debate going back and forth in the comment section about the fact that this is not printed This is a dust cover. When you pull it out, it just looks like a regular Dior palette. Some people like that. Some people were like, what? Because I told you, I thought it was on the palette. I was like, it's cool. Very like, I said in the review, very like Steven Sprouse when Marc Jacobs was heading up Louis Vuitton. But it is on the dust cover. So I did the bold black. There's also, and I laughed at it at the time, wild beige. And as I said, nobody's ever called beige wild before. But, you know, and now I said it, it was a threat and I did it. I made good on it. I went ahead and got the shocking pink, which I know, I have orange cheeks. I know you're going like this. I'm not saying that you should wear them together, okay? I'm just saying. So let's try it. I told you guys I would. I don't know how I feel about the actual shocking pink shade, but all the other shades I can get down with. All right, so let me just, this is some Sonia G brushes. Let's just use this here. And let's see what we think. I'm going to put this into the crease. Okay. All right, no harm, no foul. Works with the orange cheek so far. Should I, let me do this. Let me just take off kind of what's on my cheeks a little bit. And this is kind of a cheek stain, so it's not going to come off, you know, completely and entirely, but even I admit, like, enough is enough, Rebecca. Okay, let's use the same one. Okay. That's why I had the makeup eraser here, just in case, right? All right, very pretty. Those are the boring shades. I understand. Okay, so we use those brown shades. I really like the bold black, but so far, like this look here is very up my alley. Like this. Okay, let's see. Let's switch Sonia G Lotus brush. And let's go. Do I want to use this? Okay. You talked me into it. Let's just do it. Oh, wow. That's pretty. I like it kind of laid over the brown because look what it's doing. It's kind of, wow, I think this is prettier than that. I was like, I'm not going to wear pink. And you know, you guys, I told you I'm so pinked out from that Barbie summer we all had at this point a few summers ago. And then every blush that was released was this shocking pink and I was so done with it. But maybe it's back in my heart. I don't know. I like this. This is fun. Do you know why I like it though? It's not, this is what I liked about the bold black. I had said the black in the bold black wasn't too much. And this pink isn't too much. If Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath, I love them dearly. But if they did this, it would be like pink would walk into the room before I did. But I feel like this is really kind of subdued and it's not giving lab animal. Someone once said, lab animals are nothing to be laughed at, Rebecca. I'm not laughing at lab animals. I'm just giving an image. Too sensitive. You guys are too sensitive. Don't like lab. Okay, you know. All right, let's go in here then. This is a really pretty little shade. And let's go here and onto the lid a little bit. You'll see what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of mix it up there. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, this is a really fun palette, you guys. Many of you, the reason I went ahead and got this, I actually asked you when I did the bold black review, I asked you guys if you'd want to see it. And a lot of you went, yeah, actually, because I'm kind of thinking about getting it. So I went ahead and ordered it. And I'm glad I did. Okay, and then let's take this kind of satiny pink shade right here. I don't think I needed to do that on my finger, but why not? And let's just kind of bring it out of the sparklier shade. This is more of a satiny shade. And that also serves to tone down the pink a little bit. What do you guys think? And you know what I have to do. Now that we've taken off the orange, you know what I have to do. Just let me do it with this Wayne Goss brush. Let me just do it. Let me do it. Everything is a face palette. Yes, I'm looking forward to the YSL face palettes. Many of you in comments have been like, Rebecca, you must be so excited because YSL has a face palette. Yes, it's not here in the US yet because they're making me wait. They're testing my patience. But yes, I'm very excited because I'm making things face palettes that have no business being face palettes. You know what I mean? So you know I'm ready. Here's another Wayne Goss brush. Let's make a... Hey, I could even... don't tempt me. I'll do a bronzer with this one. I'm not going to. But just please know that it is in my head that I could do it. I'm kind of like, oh, I could be a bronzer. Oh, I love me a face palette. But you know what is kind of funny about me? I like a face palette that wasn't meant to be one because it somehow feels like I'm getting away with something. I love it. That's pretty. And hopefully that answers. Plus you get a pink dust bag. Still aggravated that it's not printed on here. But that's okay. All right. And I bought that. The rest of the things on here, oh, actually, no, I have something else. I lied accidentally. I do have something else that was given in PR, but for the most part, I bought everything. We'll get to that. Okay, here's two things I bought. I bought some more shades of Pat McGrath, so let's talk about what I got. You guys know, you're so sick of hearing it, my favorite lip product ever in the entire world, ever, is the Pat McGrath Labs Dramatique Mega Lip Pencil. This comes in like 11 shades, and I had almost all of them, but it's $29. I just bought Nude Oasis because I hadn't had it. It's kind of red. Let me show you where there's no. It's kind of similar in a way, a little bit redder. Here's the shades in the Sweed. It's kind of like that, and it's really pretty. I won't put that on right now, but I've been wearing that around a lot. You can line with these. They're like a chunky pencil. No wonder I like the Sweed. They're kind of similar. You line with it, then you can fill in with it, put a gloss on if you want, or I just leave it, and it doesn't budge. And they're really, really red shades in these Pat McGrath pencils. Stay on through eating. They don't even budge. Some of the lighter shades budge more on me than the super deep, dark, like garnet ones. I can wear it all day. It just literally doesn't go anywhere, and it's not uncomfortable. So I went ahead and bought that, because it came back in and I thought I've never tried that one. I think I have them all now. The other Pat McGrath thing I bought, and this one I'm a little nervous about, you guys. I got to be honest with you. I bought this too. Everybody was like, oh, it's back in stock. It's back in stock. So, you know, I'm still in my red lip era. And my favorite red of all times is anything labeled Elson by Pat McGrath. So her Elson 4, oh, this makes me a little nervous. Her Elson 4 in the Liquilust came back in. There's 6 shades of this Liquilust, $34. I have some of the other shades. I really don't use them. I'm not a huge fan of liquid lipstick. I feel it gets away from me, etc., etc. I just feel it's kind of messy. So I'm really nervous about this shade, especially as deep of a red as this is going to be. Like, that feels a little scary to me. Should we try it? Okay, I'll speed it up. Crush your fingers. Do you remember what happened with the red Victoria Beckham? So I get a little bit of performance anxiety. What do you think so far? Okay, should I dip back in? No. That could be messy. Okay, so I'm flipping it over to line with. Don't give me tips, because I'm not going to take. Everyone's like, Rebecca, what you need to do is. I'm not going to listen. You know, there's no talking to me. As you can imagine, I didn't win a lot of coloring contests at the library when I was a kid, like for staying in the lines and stuff, but not too bad for having performance anxiety. I could do a better job when I'm alone and nobody's looking at me. Everybody, I should have told you guys all to turn away, but that's why I sped it up. So I thought I'd give this another chance. That wasn't too bad. What do you think? How much was that? I just bought that, and I spent $34. For someone in their red lip era, actually it seems kind of nice. I wonder if it would be good with like the Elson Mega pencil underneath it. And then she's got the liners too. I really like those new liners, but I bought the red. I didn't need another shade in those because to me the Mega pencil is my favorite. But this is nice. I mean, it's not falling into lines or anything. I think it was a good purchase. What do you guys think? Okay, another one that I purchased. So I reviewed the Sarah Creel has this new No Further Questions lip gloss. And I had bought After Hours, I think. That's $40. Sarah Creel is pricey. And I told you guys at the time that I was kind of interested in the On the Top shade, which was like the shimmer shade. I was like, oh, why did I not buy the shimmer shade? So I bought it, and it is just kind of a clear shimmery shade. A little bit golden. I don't know what it's going to look like over this red, but we're going to try it. Because this Elson is a little cool. Oh, cool. It's not getting on the teeny bit, but it's not really getting on the brush because this is staying. Probably should have let it stay a little longer. I know you guys are cringing at home because I'm ruining my... But it barely. Actually, that's kind of interesting. It's a little warm, so it kind of warmed up that Elson shade. What do you guys think? And made the Elson shade a little bit shinier. Nice purchase, Rebecca. So that is another one. You know, speaking of, I bought more shades, and I wasn't going to hold this video for it, but sitting in my cart right now at Sephora, I went ahead and got a slightly deeper shade of that Armani. You guys, you know, I did that Armani 24-hour skin tint the other day, and I bronzed it up and it looked fine, but it's a little too cool. So I have this one deeper shade, which looks like it's going to be too deep. I just went up, you know, went deeper one shade in the neutral. It looks like it's going to be a little too deep, but that's in my cart, or by the time you're seeing this video, it's probably on its way to me. So I'll let you know on that one. As is the Tom Ford, actually is here. The new Tom Ford Architecture Foundation is here. Now, here's one other thing that was sent to me. So I bought all of that except for the Sweed. One other thing that was sent to me that made my heart beat very fast was the Guerlain KissKiss Bee Glow Oil. So Guerlain knows this. I am the weight in my heart. For some people, it's food. For me, it's Guerlain KissKiss Bee Glow Lip Oil for a number of reasons. Number one, I think it's the best lip oil on the market. Now, they're $40 each. It's Guerlain. Again, it's like I told you this the other day. You can't turn to one of these brands and go, $40, who do you think you are? Oh, Guerlain, yeah, okay. Guerlain thinks they're Guerlain, so take my money, Guerlain. First of all, I love the packaging. I just think they have this like molten metal gold top that's kind of like, and the product inside is just lip oily enough, but just thick enough. It doesn't gather in the sides of your mouth. It lasts. Let me just show you. I just like the doe foot. It's just like, oh, it's so beautiful. I just love it. And they sent me Honey Glow, Pop Rose, which I don't have, and Peach Glow, which I didn't have. And now I have them all. And I cannot tell you the excitement. You know, people, little things, it's the little things, you know. I bring this out of my bag and I'm just happy. And there's something about it that's just so pretty. Let's look at the Peach Glow. They don't have a scent, a little bit of a honey scent. Guerlain chooses their bees very carefully. I don't know if you knew that. They really do. They use the black honey bee. Oh, it's so pretty. They're just shiny enough, just goopy enough, I just love them. So they sent those over. But everything else, other than the Sweed, I purchased. And we got a new shade in the Armani is coming. So I'm really excited about that as well. What do you guys think? So here's your assignment. Let me know down below what you think I should get more shades in. I like doing these videos. I think they're really fun. So let me know what you would like to see me review more shades in. And let me know what you liked so much that you bought another shade in it, that you thought, I thought that would be enough, but actually, I kind of like it. And tell me what you think of my Pat McGrath Mega Lip Pencil, and how many, do we have any devotees to the Liquilust Pat McGrath or the Elson 4 Liquilust or any other Elson lovers? I'm knocking things over there. Let me know. I mean, you can join me also on Instagram and TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're right here with a membership on YouTube. We'd love to have you there. We have weekly lives. I'd love to see you there. So let me know anything else that you're thinking about in comments. I love to engage with you guys, and I look forward to seeing everyone here in the next video. Bye-bye.